press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, I hope that all are doing good at home, is it? So today I am here with you with the same lesson which I was taught in the last class. The name of the lesson is the 100 dresses. It's about a part first, okay, still we are in part first. I have told you in the last class that, so this character is about a girl who belongs to Polish American community. So their conditions were not good. So they were poor because their identity were not well established in America. Okay, so she was strange by the name, little bit different from the rest of the children. Okay, so when she was went to the school, so all the people they were teasing, and especially the characters like Peggy and Madeline. So they both were always teasing this girl, that is Wanda Petronsky. Okay, and always she used to sit quiet in the class, and she never been talked to anybody, and nobody have her friend. Okay, so when they were used to talk with this girl, so when they were living from the home and when they are leaving school, so on the way to home and school, so then they were talking to this girl who the Peggy and Marilyn. Okay, in short we can call you can see in the story, so in the short names they have called at like Peg and Maddie. Okay, so like that they have mentioned, and the character like Peggy, it is different from the girl called Wanda Petronsky. So she is a famous in her classroom, and she is a top scorer in the class, and she used to sit in the first benches, and they both are, so who, the Peggy and also Maddie, they both are closest friends in the class. Okay, so but Maddie's conditions are not good. The family condition of the Madeline were not good. Okay, so they were she was also belongs to the poor family, who, the Maddie, that is Madeline. Okay, in the form I can say Maddie or Madeline, so it is the one girl, so don't get confused here. Okay, so she was belongs to a poor family. So but here she is thinking that, she supposed that if the Wanda Petronsky was not in that place, okay, in that place, maybe the Peggy was going to tease to me. So she is afraid, and she is not even stop her friend to ask the questions like how many dresses she had. So I am telling about the Wanda. Okay, Wanda and between the Peggy's conversation we had seen in the last class, in the last two classes. So in the part first and part 2 lesson, so what we have known that, so the Peggy, when the Peggy and Wanda Petronsky, they were in a conversation, so always the Peggy were asking questions like how many dresses she had, who, the Wanda Petronsky, and she was telling the answer. Okay, although she belongs to the poor condition, but she is telling answers as much as possible, okay, with confidently. But Peggy know that she is telling lie, who, Wanda, because her condition is not good. Always she used to wear a pale blue colored dress, okay, and that one is also not properly ironed, it was not pressed. Okay, so from her condition, from the the dress, the costume of a person, we can't judge it easily. Okay, so here we can see in this lesson, in the beginning the writer has asked the question to us, to the reader, is it judgment is good? So is it good for the person? They will be judged by the money, wealth and possessions, from their materialistic things. Is it good one or it is a bad one? Or we are judging someone by their characters, by looking their characters and personalities, how they will going to carry in the society. Okay, by that, or we are going by the external things. Okay, so what is the judgment is important here. So in this lesson we are going to understand here how the judgment is a bad for each and everyone. Okay, so here the Peggy and Maddie, they both were judging that her conditions is not good, although her condition is not good. So why she is telling lie here? But actually nobody is telling lie. Okay, nobody is telling lie, not even Peggy and not even Wanda. Okay, so they both are keeping their own view, their own point of view. Okay, so here we are going to see in this lesson. So let's move on to the next story. So what we are going to learn in this lesson. So where did we have stopped in the last class? That is the page number 67. So where we have said here, the Madeline, she was thinking about if she was in her place. So whose place? The Vanda's place. How the Peggy is going to react on her, okay? Because even the Maddie, she is also belongs to the poor family, but not poor as Vanda. But although she belongs to the poor family, okay? So always she is thinking, she is afraid that I should not be in the place of Vanda. So once she had make a there and she has written the note to the Peggy. But while writing the letter, that note, she was thinking that if she knows that my truth, my condition, the condition of my family, because she is also wearing the dresses which was old dresses of Peggy. And her mother used to make a altar and make a decorative things by trimmings and everything. So she makes a new one and nobody will identify it, and not even Peggy also identify that dress is what the Maddie is using here, what the Maddie is wearing. So that is related to Peggy. So which was old dress of Peggy. Okay. So here she has something the insecurity here. Who? The Mary. So she is feeling insecurity when the Peggy is asking question to Vanda about her 100 dresses, about her shoes, about her hats. She is going to be afraid and she is going to bother. So maybe the next turn is mine. So how can I take that? Okay. So when she was ready to write a note to the Peggy, she made a courage and she wanted to write the note to her. But later she was stopped. When she was thinking maybe she will going to teach to this girl also. So again she used to tone the letter. Who? Mary. Okay. So let's see what happened in the next lesson. I hope that everybody has understood till now whatever I have covered the lesson. Okay. So this is about, if only Peggy would decide of her own accord to stop having fun with Vanda. So here the Peggy, so first what Mary thought here, so she's thought that she wanted to stop the Peggy's attitude towards the Vanda. But later again she was thinking about her reality, her condition. Maybe it's not good if I say this. Maybe next time I will be in the place of Vanda. So because of that she was quiet. Again she was stoned her letter. Okay. In the next story we will see that. And now after thinking about those things, so she was stopped writing the note, and now she was left all those the asking questions and every stories whatever related to Vanda and Peggy, she left to Peggy. If she was ready to quit, ready to stop the asking questions to Vanda, that is good. Then rather than that, I can't bother about this. I am not going to tell this thing to Peggy. Again she was used to stop herself. Oh well, Mary ran her hand through her short blonde hair as though to push the uncomfortable thoughts away. So blonde hair means it's a golden color hair. Who is having a Mary? Okay, so Mary having golden color hair. While she was thinking about all those thoughts, while she was writing letter, she was writing a letter or a note to the Peggy. So both it is the same here. Okay, so when she was thinking about that, she was making her hand in her hairs. Is it right or wrong? She is in a confusion. She is in dilemma. Okay, so her thoughts were in an uncomfortable way, and the behavior also in uncomfortable manner. Okay, what difference did it make? Slowly Mary tore into bits the note she had started. I have told you early. So she was thinking about her conditions and Vanda's condition and how they were teased. Who? The Vanda, how she was teased by the Peggy and the other girls. So that condition, she was afraid. She can't face that things. So now she used to stop herself to write the note to the Peggy and tone that letter. Okay, tone it. Then she was Peggy's best friend. Yes, we know it. She is the Peggy's best friend, and Peggy was the best liked girl in the whole room. Okay, she is thinking about this. So here the Vanda, the main character, she was absent from the school since from the 2 or 3 days. Okay, so the story begins like that. Now the Vanda, she was not there, but she used to recalling all those incidents, whatever the things happened in the class. Okay, whenever she used to go out of the class and whenever they were having fun with that girl, so that used to, she was recalling and she is remembering about all those incidents. Okay, so let's see here. And now here the one more thing we are going to identify here, that is here the Peggy is the best friend of Maddie and Maddie is also best friend of Peggy. But here Peggy is the one of the favorite girl in the class. Okay, this is also one of the plus point of Peggy. Peggy could not possibly do anything that was really wrong, she thought. Okay, so whatever the things are doing by the Peggy, that was wrong actually. Okay, so who's thinking here? Maddie is thinking this one. As for Vanda, she was just some girl who lived up on Boggin Heights and stood alone in the schoolyard. Okay, so what is the reason that Vanda is having this kind of a different outlook in the class? So what is the reason? Only because she belongs to the Boggin Heights and only because she is coming from the school, she is standing alone in the schoolyard. Because of this, she is tolerating all these things. So all these questions, all these thoughts arises in Maddie's mind. She scarcely ever said anything to anybody. The only time she talked was in the schoolyard about 100 dresses. So now Maddie, she is telling about the character of Vanda. So what is her thing? So what are her condition? Okay. So what the girl she is? So only because she is coming from the Boggins Height and she used to stand alone in the schoolyard and now she is not even talk to any person. What is the mistake? Okay, so because of that she only talked here about 100 dresses. Rather than that, she is not talking to any person in the class. Okay, so because of this, so why she is getting this? So why she is tolerating all those things? Okay, here she is also not a wrong person. Who? Vanda, and also not even the Peggy also. But here all the things are assumed, means that she was analyzed by the Maddie. Okay, whatever the incidents which is related in the class, which is related to the Vanda and Peggy, it was analyzed by the character called Maddie, that is Madeline. Okay, Maddie remembered her telling about one of her dresses. So here Vanda remembered about the Vanda Petronsky. She was telling only about the 100 dresses. In that one of the dress she was describing with the group. Okay, when the Peggy and Madeline, they both were present in the group and she was describing about that. So what is that? She was describing like the dresses design. Here Maddie remember her telling about one of her dresses, pale blue with the color trimmings. Okay, so one of the dress she used to describe it here, that is pale blue color, and it is in a color trimmings. Okay, so which is the design which is made it with a colorful one. Okay, and she remembered another that was brilliant jungle green with the red sash. Okay, so another one of the dress which belongs to the green color one, and it looks like a Christmas tree. It's like a green color. It is a fabulous dress. Okay, whatever the design the dress has, so it was fabulous according to the Vanda, and she used to describe in the group. You would look like a Christmas tree in that. So girls were teasing like that. If you wore the green color dress, you are looking like a Christmas tree. So why you are wearing that kind of a green color? So they were having a fun with the Vanda. Who these girls are? Peggy and Maddie. The girls had said in pretended admiration. Okay, so they are pretending, means they are thinking that it's a fake. So whatever the describing of designing of the dress, the Vanda says here, so all the girls are thinking that she is pretending only. It's not a real. She is telling fake. She is telling lie. Okay, so they were used to say like this. Thinking about Vanda and her 100 dresses all lined up in the closet. Okay, so here Maddie, that is Madeline, she is thinking about she has 100 dresses. Is it so? And all the dresses are lined up in the closet of the Vanda. So she was thinking that one. Who? The Madeline. Maddie began to wonder who was going to win the drawing and coloring contest. So in one side she's thinking about the dresses of Vanda, whatever she used to say in the class by the Vanda. But here in another way she's thinking about the contest. So there is a contest organized in the school, and she's thinking who will going to be the winner of that contest. Okay, that is the drawing and coloring contest. The name of the contest is drawing and coloring. For girls, this contest consists of designing dresses, and for boys of designing motorboats. Okay, so there are a separate competition to both the girls and the boys. For the girls, there is a competition which is related to the designing dresses. That is the competition. Okay, that is the contest for the girls only. And for the boys, there is another competition for the boys, that is the motorboats design. Okay, designing of motorboats contest. Okay, there is a two separate contests related to both boys and girls. It is not one. Then probably Peggy would win the girls' medal. Peggy drew better than anyone else in the room. Okay, so Maddie is thinking here that who is going to be the winner? Only one and only Peggy. Okay, she is a winner in the class, and she was the better in, nobody won in the class so as good as Peggy. So she is the better one. We can call her a winner. At least that's what everybody thought. So not only Maddie thought, even everybody in the class are thinking the same thing. So what is? She is going to be the winner. Peggy is going to be the winner. She could copy a picture in magazine or some film star's head so that you could almost tell who it was. Okay. So here how she was designing, how the drawings of Peggy. So she used to copy the pictures which is coming in the magazines. Okay, which was published in the magazine. She is used to copy that drawings. And what another thing she is copying, that is the film star's head. Okay, so that is the copying of the drawings of Peggy. There is no creativity, only she is copying the some of the thing. Okay, here, and now she is the good one who is thinking. The Maddie is good, thinking about Peggy. She is the winner here. Oh, Maddie was sure Peggy would win. So now Maddie was sure about that. Who is going to be the winner? Peggy is going to be the winner. Well, tomorrow the teacher was going to announce the winners, then they would know. Okay, let's see tomorrow our teacher, she is going to be the announce the winner names. So let's see who is going to be the winner. So that one thought of Maddie. The next day it was drizzling. Maddie and Peggy hurried to school under Peggy's umbrella. Okay, so here they both were hurried to school. So the next day, so all the stories, whatever the thoughts and thinking, everything was. But she was not coming in a conclusion that, so she is to stop this asking questions to Peggy. Okay, at last she was dropped that topic. Okay, and she is worrying about the contest. Okay, and she is sure about that Peggy, she is going to be the winner. And it was the next day, it was drizzling. Drizzling means there is the rain. It was slowly rains, which is very drops. Okay, the rains which is appear in drops. Maddie and Peggy hurried to school under the Peggy's umbrella. So now they are in hurry. They wanted to go to school as fast as possible. Naturally, on a day like this, they didn't wait for Vanda Petronsky on the corner of Oliver Street. So usually what the two girls are doing, so whenever they used to go to school, so they are waiting to Vanda. Okay, but that day when they are hurried to go to school and not ready to wait for Vanda. Okay, and where they are going to wait near the corner of the Oliver Street. Okay, Oliver Street, the street that far away under the railroad tracks and uphill. Okay, that corner, it is little bit far away near the under the railway tracks, and also it is up the hill. Okay, and led to Boggins Heights. From that, it was the line which is connect to the Boggin Heights. Anyway, they weren't taking the chances on being late today because today was important. So now these two girls are not ready to take any risk for waiting for the Vanda. So now they were in hurry to go to school. So they wanted to know who will be the winner. Okay, so that's why they are not waiting for Vanda today, Vanda on particular day. Okay, now let's see here. Do you think Miss Myson will announce the winners today? Asked Peggy. So now Peggy asked the questions to Mary. Do you think that the Miss Myson, she is the teacher, she is going to announce the winner name? Oh, I hope so. The minute we get in, said Mary. Of course you will win. You will win, Peg. Okay, this statement by Mary. Yes, of course, she is going to be, yes, it is sure, she is going to be announce the name today. Okay, and of course, I am sure that you are the winner. Okay, hope so, said Peggy eagerly. So with a very enthusiastic, with the curiosity, she said, hope so. The minute they entered the classroom, they stopped short and gasped. Okay. So now the school, they were in the school, they are entering to the room, that is classroom. Okay. And they stopped in for a while. Okay. They are not, suddenly they rushed into the classroom. They stopped near the door and then gasped. So here there is a word called gasped. It means to take a breath, means to make some relax. They want some breathe. Okay. They wanted to exhale some breath. Then gasped, there were drawings all over the room. So when they were relaxed, both of them, these two girls are relaxing, so near the door, outside the room, so they were seeing that everywhere it was decorated with the drawings. Okay, over the room, on every ledge, windowsill, dazzling colors and brilliant lavish designs, all drawn on grey sheets of wrapping paper. So when they were stopped, these two, when they were, both the girls were stopped near the door, it is the entrance, near entrance of the room. So they were amazed with what they are looking. So everywhere in the classroom, that is near the windowsill, then there is on the walls. So it is a colorful, dazzling, lavish, grand designing. Okay, it's a marvelous designing. It was hanged on the walls and near the windowsills. And it was made with the great sheets. Okay, it's a huge sheets. It was made, the designs. Wrapping paper, there must have been 100 of them, all lined up. Almost those designs are nearly the 100. When they have counted, it's totally 100 designs. And every design drawings are hanged line by line. Okay, these must be the drawings for the contest. So they were thinking that these are the contest, the participants who are drawn. So that must be related to those candidates, those participants. Okay. Now everybody stopped and whistled or murmured admiringly. So all the students in the class, they were amazed of seeing this, of a scene in the class. Okay. So they were whistling, they were murmured, they were gasping, means they were in a, they are making low noise. They were having some what called the discussions among themselves. Okay, with the low sound. And as soon as the class had assembled, so suddenly when they were discussed each other, the students were discussing each other. Yes, you know that. So you guys, you people are doing the same thing in the class. Okay, so whenever you just shocked or anything, you just murmuring. Okay, you just murmuring there. So there the boys and girls, they used to murmur because of it's a marvelous design someone has made there. Okay, and they don't even know the names. So everybody is discussing about the designs. So suddenly they were assembled in the class. Miss Myson announced the winners. Okay, so they were assembled, and now the teacher, that is Miss Myson, she was announced the winner's name. Jack Beggles had won for the boys, she has said, and his design for an outboard motor was on exhibition in room 12, along with the sketches by all the other boys. Okay, so Miss Myson, when she entered in the class and she was announced the winner's name, and the first name she was announced, that is the boys. I told you there is a separate contest related to the boys and also the girls. Okay, so the boys, that is motor boats designing, and here the winner is that is Jack Beggles. Jack Beggles, he was the winner here, and it is exhibiting in the room number 12, and it is kept among with the sketches of the rest of the boys. Okay, so she was announced in this way. And the next was, as for the girls, now the turn comes to girls. She said, although just 1 or 2 sketches were submitted by most, one girl and room 13 should be proud of her. Okay, so how many girls were submitted her designs, drawing designs? Almost 1 or 2 girls. Okay, and in that, among that girls, so there is one girl who has made the 100 designs, 100 dresses designs. So that is the only one girl. Okay, and that should be the proud one, and it was in the room number 13. Okay, so that designs were organized in the room number 13, and the only one girl has designed all the 100 dresses. She was telling in a proud manner. Okay, so who? Miss Myson. This one girl actually drew 100 dresses, 100 designs, all the different and all beautiful. So only one girl that she has drawn the beautiful design of the dresses, and which is very colorful, and each design is different from another. Okay, it is not similar. It's not same with the another design. It's a different color she has used here. In the opinion of the judges, any one of the drawings is worthy of winning the prize. Okay, according to the judges' decision, so any one of the winner is the winner will be the one. Okay, so who is that? So that winner is getting a prize here. I am very happy to say that Wanda Petronsky is the winner of the girls' medal. Okay, so with the proudly she is announcing the name of Wanda Petronsky. She is the winner of this contest, and she has got a girls medal. Okay, so this is the announcement said by Miss Myson. Okay, so next, so let's see, you can see the pictures of 100 dresses. Okay, here there is no 100 dresses, only few dresses designs we have in our textbook. Okay, but you can imagine what kind of a dresses she had designed. Okay, let's see here. Unfortunately, Wanda has been absent from the school for some days and is not here to receive the applause that is due to her. Okay, unfortunately, Wanda is absent in some of the days. She is not present in the class. Okay, and unfortunately, she has missed the great applause to her. Okay, let us hope she will be back tomorrow, the Miss Myson announced. So she is hoping that she will be back on tomorrow. Now class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her execute drawings. Okay, so now she announced to the class, to the students. So all of you just look one by one all the designs which is execute the designs. Okay, so you have to appreciate those designs which was drawn by the Wanda Petronsky. The children burst into applause. So now the children was burst into applause, and applause means so which is suddenly and spontaneously clapped hands. Okay, so they were clapped hands, who? The whole class. And even the boys were glad to have a chance to stamp on the floor. The boys are not interested in the designs of the girl that is made by Wanda Petronsky. Now they wanted to get a chance. What is the chance? To stamp on the floor. They wanted to stamp a floor. Okay, they wanted to make a noise here. Put their fingers in their mouths and whistle. So they will get the chance to whistle. Okay, because all the time they used to do these kind of behavior in the class. No, they get a chance now, who the boys are. So that's why they whistled and they stamp their feet on the floor to make a noise. Okay. Though they were not interested in dresses, as I told you, they were not interested in the dresses and designs. The only thing they want a chance for the whistling, to make a sound, to make a noise. Okay, this is the thing. Look, Peg, whispered Mary. So now what are the condition of Peg and Mary? So they both were asking the dresses. Now these are the dresses. So which is lined one by one. Okay, so they both were whispered. Look, Peg, Mary said. There's that blue one she told us about. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so there is one of the dress that was identified by Mary. okay, and she was whispered, and she was telling with whisperly, with a low sound, she is telling to Peggy that, so that dress, so which she was describing, the Wanda was describing about the blue colored dress that is there. So see that how beautiful she has designed it. Okay, she was appreciating who? Mary. Yes, said Peggy. Yes, now she said yes, that's true. And here's that green one, boy, and I thought I could draw. Okay, so let's see here. She said here, the Peggy. Let's see the green one also. That one also she has explained her. That one also she has described to us, is it? So that is also present here. Okay, so at last she used to say, yeah, the boy, and I thought I could draw. So that green color dress, we thought that the boys and I thought that we could draw that kind of a dress, but we not. Okay, so this is about the story about the Wanda and Peggy and Mary. So from this story, what we are going to learn from the from this lesson and from the what is the message of this lesson is the judgment. The main important part of the lesson is the judgment. Okay, so judgment. So in the beginning I have told you the writer asked the questions to us, to the reader, the judgment by the external appearance, that is by the wealth, but that is possessions, so everything. So it is a good one, or we can judge a person by their qualities, by their personalities. Okay, so what is the good one here? Actually the judgment is wrong, okay, because we never judge a person without knowing that person. So when this Peggy and Mary, they are judging to Wanda because of her dress, because of her name. That's not good. Actually, no one is wrong here, not even Wanda and not even Peggy and Mary. Okay, so they are an innocent girl, they don't know anything, but they are judging here. So judging is not good thing. Okay, so here Peggy, and now I have told in the last class what is the character of the Peggy. So she is a kind person, and she used to cry when any animal was mistreated by somebody. She used to cry, okay, and she feel very bad about that. And even the small girls or any newcomers, they were get bullies. They were getting bullies from the elder or seniors. So she take a stand for those people, okay, for those innocent people. So she is not a bad character here. This girl is not a bad, okay, but she is having a problem with the Wanda, because always whenever she asks the question to Wanda about the dresses, she is telling 100 dresses I have. Okay, so that is not a condition to buy the 100 dresses the girl like Wanda, but she is telling lie here, and the reason of the lie she didn't know, but she knows that she is telling lie. Why she is telling lie? The girl, she has not have those things. Why she is telling lie here? And now about Wanda, and now she is also not telling lie, because she is designing the dresses. Okay, the perspective of life and the way of thinking, that is different from these girls. Okay, so how the way the Peggy and Mary, they both are thinking. So that is the different from these girls. The thinking of the Wanda is different from these girls. She always telling the dresses which she is drawing, which she used to drawing, okay, and now she is not telling lie here, because she is drawing the designs, and now she got a prize for the designs. She feel proud for that, is it? Okay, and now she is not telling lie because she is doing that. But what the judgment they had done, okay, the judgment they had done, that is the wrong thing here. Okay, this is the message from the lesson. So whoever they are, I am not telling about the Wanda and Peggy and Mary, even we also, even you people also. Okay, so wherever you go, wherever you meet a new person, the judgment, by looking at once, the judgment, by giving a judgment is a wrong thing. Okay, so somebody, they were having a good dresses, they were talk nicely, they were pretending that yeah, they are taking care of you, they are saying this and blah blah, something they will say like that. But inside, they are not like that. What the real thing, what the real face they are showing to the world, that is not a real one. And when we get to know about that, so when we make a friend to that person, so we understand that person deeply. Okay, when we are understand that person deeply, then we understand that, oh, this person is not a good person. So what we have judged in the first meeting, so we judge that this person is nice one because she used to talk like that, he used to talk like that, is it? So that thing is a bad. And somewhat by the dress sense, by the appear, if someone is not looking so good, someone having a black color, means the color is not good, they are not fair, okay, so by the color, and they were not a good looking, and they were not wear some good dresses, okay, their choice is not good. But what is this? What about the character? Okay, so the character, the behavior, the inner thinking and thoughts. So when we get to know about that person, so when we understand about that person, then only we come to know about, then only we can judge that person is a good or bad. Okay, so judgment is wrong here. When it is wrong, so when we judge in a first meeting, when we judge someone in a first appearance, so that is the wrong thing. Okay, so when we have to judge it, when we know that person very deeply, okay, by understanding person, we know that person, we well known about that person, then only we can judge the person. Okay, so here this story again, here it has not stopped this lesson. Actually, this lesson stopped here. What? The 100 dresses part first. I made the I did this class about the 100 dresses which is related to only part first. Still the part second, it's there. The 100 dresses part second, it's also there. Okay, so there the story continues. Okay, so still the story has not ended, but we have to come to the conclusion, we have to get to know the message from this lesson. Okay, so that is the easier to you to understand what is there in this lesson. So it is the judgment in the first appearance, when we look any person, when we meet a person in a first meeting. Yes, the first meeting, when it is okay, like when we go somewhere for the interview, when we have to give a good impression to the professionalist, so that is the good thing. Okay, but not like a school, not like a family, not like when we meet with the friends, new friends, or when we meet to the world. Okay, so that judgment is wrong. Okay, so judgment is right when we have to go well dressed while we are going for the interview. Okay, while we are going for have a talk with our professionalist. Okay, so during that time, our attire and our way of talking should be good thing. So we have to concentrate for our communication and all. But they are innocent girls. They should not do that, and not even we people should do that. Okay, so this is the thing. So here I now come to the lesson. So this lesson, it's about only the 100 dresses part first. Still the part second remain. Okay, the story has not ended here, but the lesson has ended. So we will see in the part second in the upcoming classes. Okay, I hope that you all are enjoyed this class, and you all are understood the characters and the main intention of this lesson, and you are appreciate the characters like the Wanda, Petronsky, the Peggy and Marilyn. Okay, how the writer has execute the ideas and the characters through this story. So you have understood that, I hope so. Okay, so guys, now I'm going to stop this class here. So the lesson has finished, you all are understood it. If you have any doubts and queries, you may ask in comment box. Okay, or you may contact with me in WhatsApp. So this is the story, and all of you stay at home, keep learning and stay safe. Okay, thank you all of you.